Alimax works for MUPEs and scissor lifts and fundamentally powered access, working as a load spread solution where ground conditions dictate that a load spread solution is required. There are two key load cases to consider. One is the tracking condition, where the machine is simply tracking horizontally across site. And the second load case is the operating condition, where for the MUPE, the basket is boomed out to the operational location. And as a result of that, you get concentrated loads on the wheels. Now for scissor lifts, the operating condition is critical on one end of the machine as the cradle goes vertical. Now we can come up with various bespoke solutions for these types of machines for both the operating and tracking condition, utilising the range of different module sizes, utilising our interlocking, handleable aluminium system titled Alimax. One of the biggest challenges for APs and temporary works engineers is sometimes readily finding the information required to seamlessly carry out a check as to what the maximum load would be in both the tracking and operational condition. With the latter being more critical, some of the key information required is the wheelbase and track width, and then establishing what the maximum load would be, and also understanding the contact area of the tyres, because obviously with various types of tyres and various treads, understanding the applied force per area is essential to carry out a proper temporary works design. And fundamentally, I believe that it should be specified as kgs, maximum outrigger load or maximum wheel load, or kilonewtons expressed as maximum outrigger load or wheel load, and also in tons. In my opinion, expressing it as a kg per centimetre squared is too difficult to work out for the uninformed, and I do believe it needs to be simplified. The system is actually suitable for MUPEs, scissor lifts, and not always directly linked to powered access, but spider cranes and spider MUPEs, which would be powered access, all have two load cases with the tracking and operating condition. One of the benefits of the interlock plays is when you lay a single layer of modules at an angle perpendicular to the travel of the machine, it does enhance load press across the interlock, and it also reduces the rippling effect, which would increase the potential for knife edge loading onto the ground and subsequently not provide adequate load spread. So the interlock really does come into its own with powered access. And then coupled with that, when an additional layer is added, you get further enhanced load spread accordingly. The sort of service we offer for this type of system is we would visit site, or we would from receipt of a drawing or description, we would come up with a proposal for the client's temporary works to sign off. And coupled with that, we would also offer a direct supply, deliver and install service. We can quite easily set up about 200 modules using 4 operatives in around 2 hours, and generally speaking we'd look to get most trackway system down inside a morning upon arrival to site, and to ensure we can do that we would just look at our operative numbers. So the type of solutions we've done a full interlocking system for a school in Coventry where it was over beam and block flooring, and it became apparent during construction that they needed to run MUPEs across the suspended floor, and the beam and block flooring wasn't capable of taking the point loads, so we came up with a bespoke solution for that particular scheme. We've also done projects where we've utilised about 800 mats working as a tracking system for large vehicles across farmers' land, where it could be a network rail substation where they own the asset but they don't own the access. That's quite a common system. We've also done a system where we used over 1,000 modules to again get across farmers' land, and that was using vehicles in excess of 40 tonnes. That project was associated with Eurotunnel. We've also done systems across suspended floors on newly constructed buildings, and we've also done a large project at HS2 Euston Station where we've had nearly 1,000 modules where large MUPEs, scissor lifts were tracking across them during the construction.